Hello and welcome back to my channel. So, you might see the title and ask what do TZUYU and meow have in common, and that would be nothing except for the fact that they were two very anticipated debuts that happened to come out on the same day and in my opinion suffered from the same problems which resulted in both of them being mid. Just for the fun of it I thought I'd make one video reviewing both and share my thoughts. So without further ado,
we make 'em. We're my girls, we gon' shake some.
Starting off alphabetically, we have Meow by Meow. Not a huge fan of the song title, I must say. So what sticks out the most about this song is that heavy black label YG feel, and I don't mean that in a good way. The song starts off with a ya 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 chant that progressively gets more and more repetitive throughout, with the instrumental being very low-key and restrained. The song relies heavily on the vocal performance, which is okay throughout the verses and pre-chorus, but tumbles the chorus, which is borderline an empty one, with the ya 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 chant repeating once again. Definitely the weakest part. It's black label, so of course we get an extension of a chorus instead of a bridge, and it doesn't even pass the 3-minute mark. The lyrics are a bit corny and I was disappointed by the boring grey color palette of the music video. Seeing the teaser with a Bigfoot, I was expecting something more fun and upbeat. The whole video feels like one of those YG music videos that look boring, but then you find out that it's actually the most expensive one the company's put out, lol. Also kinda surprised by the lack of cats or cat motives, because like you know, meow meow. Overall, for a debut it doesn't showcase everything it's supposed to, and it's not the most creative or show-stopping piece of music, but I do still like it. It wasn't bad or amazing, but I hope they develop more of a personal sound in the future. I think we were all a little shocked when her solo debut was announced, cause TZUYU's not the first Twice member that comes to mind when you think of a solo debut, but still, I kept an open mind. A positive thing I have to say is that the song is very well rounded, meaning that it suits her vocal abilities, her dancing skills, and overall is performed well. Unfortunately, that is the only good thing I have to say about it. I personally don't like the 80s dance retro vibe that JYP will not let go of. I find it incredibly boring and overdone, especially when it comes to Twice. So for her to debut with the same concept that Twice has been having for a couple of comebacks now doesn't really set her apart as a solo artist. The song feels more like an extension of Twice's discography, and it's definitely the weakest out of the Twice solos in general. But let's talk about the song itself. It's like 70% chorus, which goes on for way too long, making the song feel one note. The entire song structure is just half-baked and of course no bridge. I just find it boring and I don't see myself listening to it. As for the album, only Lazy Baby stood out to me. The choreography is nice but also feels very Twice-like. I did like the music video though. To say I was disappointed isn't really correct, cause I was kinda expecting something like this. It's not the worst song out there but doesn't offer much either. Out of the two I preferred Meow. I think it has more elements that I enjoy, but none really knocked it out of the park. Feel free to share your thoughts and thank you for watching. Bye.